Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. You join me in Penalta Park, which is located within, I'd say about 30 minutes of my home. It's close to kind of Blackwood area. If anyone who watches is familiar with the South Wales area, it's actually an amazing place. It's beautiful. It's so quiet, especially on a Sunday evening like this. Like, look at this. I'll show you the scenery here. It's the type of place that's quiet and you feel at one with nature whilst you're up here. It's absolutely amazing. I'll show you a little bit more around as we're going round. It should be quite quiet tonight. It is a Sunday evening. To give you some updates, we do have a few shinies since I've last been on the channel. So on the last video you would have seen, we did get the shiny mill tank, which is something we've been hunting for ages. I didn't even get that on my old account on the Johto tour earlier in the year, so I was so happy to get that. It's such a cool shiny as well. So yeah, that all blue sprite is I've always said I love shinies that have a dramatic change in their like shiny sprite compared to the regular version, and that was definitely one of them. So really happy to get that. We do have a few more shinies that we've got since, and I will show you them at the end of the video. We'll kind of like build up to it so it's a little bit more climatic, but right now I think we're going to go for a walk. The idea today is just to have a walk around, explore the area, get some nice b-roll for you guys, so you can get an idea of what it's like to play here. And yeah, we're going to go from there. I think this vlog is going to be over 2 days, as it's bank holiday Monday tomorrow, so we are going to be out playing. But I think we're going to be back in Pontypool Park for tomorrow's video, simply because there's an Eevee nest there. I want to get the shiny flower crown Eevee, hopefully, before the end of the event, which will be on Tuesday. So yeah, lots to talk about, lots to do, because I haven't seen you guys for a little while. So yeah, let's get into it. Guys, before we start chatting a little bit more, there's one thing I've got to show you here. Look at this up here on this gym. Shiny Riolo, man. Jeez. Do you know what? I wanted it so bad from this event, but it looks like we're not going to get it at this point, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I think I've hatched, it must be close to like 100 eggs or something now. And I think I've had 6 Riolu, so obviously combine that with the fact that the shiny odds are 1 in 50, and yeah, you kind of get an idea of kind of how rare it's actually going to be to hatch one. I mean, I know many of experienced players who haven't got one yet, but I thought it'd be pretty cool just to hop in and have a look at that. In terms of what's been happening this previous week, obviously we had the execute timed research event yesterday, which was really cool. We did pick up the 2 shinies, which was appreciated. We got one for myself. We also got one for my girlfriend who wasn't able to play, so that's pretty cool. We're going to trade that to her at a later date. And yeah, I mean, I only played after the event, so I didn't really see the point in recording much for it. I was a bit busy yesterday, so I didn't really see the point in like getting too much. But yeah, so it's all good. Everything's really good, man. Like, I've had a good Easter event so far. We've got some decent shinies, and yeah, in terms of the XP count right now, like I say, we have been grinding really hard hatching these eggs, and as a result of that, we're up to 137 kilometers walk, which was a huge increase on where we were. And yeah, we're up over a mil, 1.3 mil XP now. So yeah, I mean, we're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there with this account, and I think we're just going to keep chipping away at it, to be honest. And hopefully, look at this; it's so muddy up here. Hopefully we can continue to make good strides. But I think key to this account, ultimately, if we want to grind XP and levels, is just making sure we're playing these events and kind of maximizing our ability to play, because you just do grind so much XP in them. So guys, you join me on the edge of a mountain. No, literally, on the edge of a mountain. So we have a bit of a dilemma, right? So this, as you can see down here, we have a rock rough raid, right? I really want to do that. There's 30 minutes left on it. Now, we can take this path, but I'm looking at the map here, right? I'm not sure if it connects up down the bottom to the point where we're going to be able to access the raid. So I'm thinking we could possibly walk down through here, but I don't know. It looks quite steep as well, man, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get down to it, but we're going to give it a go. I mean, the consequence of getting down there and not being able to do it is that we're going to have to walk up a very steep hill to get back up. So yeah, I mean, it's worth the risk for a rock rough raid, right? On a separate note, take a look at this. Okay guys, so small update. I am trapped in a field of, yeah. So it turns out that drop by there is actually very steep. So I don't think we're gonna get down there. 2 seconds, let me just start my screen here. So for context, that's where the rock rough raid is. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to abandon the shortcut. Jeez, told you, man, this is like, if I don't get a shiny from this, I'm going to be livid, absolutely livid. I also need to remember which way I'm walking as well, because I gotta go back to the car. So imagine that getting stuck on Penalta Mountain in the middle of the night. Just my luck. But now, I'm saying, if we don't get a shiny rock rough raid from this, I'm going to be fuming, mate. Absolutely fuming. On a side note, we're still almost dying walking down the side of this mountain. But we have a 2k egg action. Fantastic, mate. What a consolation for my untimely and untold death. A 2k egg. Brilliant, mate. Let's see what we get. Jeez. Pichu. My life is worth that of a Pichu, but admittedly it does have a flower crown, so hey ho, silver linings, yo. So guys, I'm just realizing the potential severity of my mistake, right? So 10 minutes later we are at the bottom of Penalta. And the lion is the road. Now, it took us 10 minutes to get down it, right? And we gotta walk back up it. Yeah. Send out search and rescue. So guys, we've made it to Rockruff with about 18 minutes to spare. If there is any justice in this world, I will get a shiny Rockruff right here. If not, I'm gonna have to start some sort of campaign and I like justice for Gavin's legs or something, you know? That's absurd. Oh. So we got 40 seconds to go. It is just gonna be me. I mean, should we invite a few people? We'll send us some invites. They only got 30 seconds though. Maybe I should have done that beforehand. I'll check in with you guys when we're ready to shiny check now. 3, 2, 1. Typical, right? 506. I don't think that's any good either, right? And now I face the reality of what is the most cruel climb of my life. I'll see you guys back at the top. Probably in about an hour. In fact, maybe this might be the end. I'm gonna just like cut the vlog here. We'll just skip to tomorrow in Pontypool Park. Jeez. Right, in a bit, guys. Ugh. About halfway up, guys. I'm surprisingly not as exhausted as what I thought I was going to be honest. So let's have a look. Just give you a little bit of context in relation to the map itself. So we've come from, if you can see where that Mega Pidgeot raid is, we've gone left at that junction, followed that path up. So yeah, we're kind of, I'd say we get off about by that Pokestop there. So we're not too far away. Let's check this Eevee here. No shiny. Typical. So yeah, we need to keep going. We have to navigate this as we did take a wrong turn. So we do have to climb up through these bushes here. We'll see how that goes now. But I'll check back in with you guys when we get back to the top. Almost back at the top. Whew. That was a bit of a trek, but do you know what? I'm actually really surprised how well we managed to get up there. I thought we were going to struggle, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So I thought it'd be a decent idea just to check in with you guys as well, and look at some of the events that's coming up over the next week. So if we go to the news here, obviously we've had the Spring into Spring event this past week, which I've really enjoyed actually. As a whole, like the eggs, like there was something very enjoyable about hatching eggs. I've never been one to play and really grind out eggs myself before, but I thought the incentive of like Riolu and some of the shiny costume Pokemon for me on a new account was really enjoyable. And I think that as a whole, to be honest, right now is a reason why I'm enjoying the game so much, is that everything is new again. You kind of get that, it's, I guess, like the analogy of like when you have like kids and stuff, Christmas is so much better. It's like, it's the same sort of thing. Now I've got a new account and I'm kind of going through the process of like getting all those shinies, even like the old Com Day shinies. When you get them again at full odds, it's like such a great feeling. So yeah, in terms of, so overall I'd say it's like a really solid event from my perspective. But by the same account, I was watching Pogo Milo's, shout out to Milo by the way, congratulations on your Paris and completing your shiny Kanto decks as well, man. I was watching his live stream the other day, and one of the things I'm going to set this camera down here where we have a little chat there. So there we go, sorry about that guys. So one of the things he mentioned was that he's pretty much like, he's in the situation where, I just warm up my jacket now, where like, yeah, he's pretty much got everything from the event already, because like he did a 24-hour challenge last year, and he's got a lot of the bunnery and, you know, the shiny costume bunnery, and like, yeah, so I kind of understand from his perspective why it'd be a bit boring. But I think like, you know, I think Niantic could do a little bit more to kind of like help the experienced player base like that. Maybe have some extra incentivized rewards of like, you know, I think like one of the things Milo touched on his stream was like every, like, or not to paraphrase him, not every event, but a lot of events should have maybe like a new Pokemon and a new shiny. And yeah, I do agree, just like that extra little incentive to get out and grind the game, because whilst it's enjoyable at the moment, I can see for myself, I can see why the experienced player base would be a little bit more sort of less enthused by it, let's say. So going back to the original topic at hand, Sustainability Week, again, new shiny Cherubi, which is going to be pretty dope. Looking forward to that. We're definitely going to be out and try and grind that. And obviously we've got Com Day as well next week, so I mean, maybe if that can tie in, we can make a really long video on the Saturday trying to get that Cherubi in and around Com Day for the 3 hours as well. So that'll be pretty fun. And obviously for that week as well, we get Orangaru. I know Orangaru is like a great Pokemon in the main series, such a bit of a hard hitter, and I know it also had a lot of play within the TCG as well a couple of years back as well. So yeah, generally a cool Pokemon when I'm excited to get myself, and yeah, I'm all for it. I went up for that, and like I say, maybe we missed on this account, we missed the shiny Bulbasaur day, so maybe even if the Venusaur is available as a shiny, that would be a sick Pokemon to get a full stage evolution as a shiny. Never going to complain about that. So yeah, and oh, one more thing I should touch on as well is that it is important that everyone gets out and puts the miles in and does as much walking as possible out and about over the course of the next sustainability week as well, because I believe Niantic are going to plant, how many trees is it? Let's have a look. Does it say about here? I think it's actually on the blog, which we're not going to go into right here, but I think it's like a lot of trees off the top of my mind. Like, I think it's like, was it like 100,000 or something around that mark possibly, but there was a lot of trees they were going to plant. So yeah, do your bit if you can, obviously get out and about. Let's get Niantic planting some trees, man. But we're going to carry on now. We're pretty much at the Pokestop, as you can see, so we're back up to the top. I think, do you know what, like, yeah, just got like 6:15 basically. It didn't take us as long as what I thought it would to get back up, actually. So we're going to go crack on, get back up to the top of Penalta, and then from there I think we'll have a little look around, shoot some b-roll, see if we can find some more Pokemon. But yeah, I'm kind of gutted, like there's no sort of nest up here of a shiny flower crown Pokemon, because that was on the to-do list to hunt for today, but I think we're going to have to put all our eggs in one basket, no pun intended there, and see if, well, no, pun intended actually, and see if we can get that shiny Eevee tomorrow closer to home at Pontypool Park. So yeah. So guys, we're walking back and it honestly started hammering down. It was crazy. So I quickly whipped the camera back into the bag, and luckily that we do have a waterproof bag, so that got safe. That was away. But yeah, as you can see, we got drenched. Look at this, man. Ah, jeez, I'm not absolutely soaked. So yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap for today. I mean, unless like it's a weird one, because like I love being out in the rain, especially when it's like rain, where it's like it makes like it smells like just fresh air. You know, it's hard to explain, but like it feels like everything has been freshened up. I love being out on that, and it was a bit like that, so it was nice. But once you get into the warmth of the car, you know, and the dry, you don't want to go back out. So so I think on that note, it is going to be a wrap for today. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow in Pontypool Park. We're going to be hunting for that shiny Eevee. Hopefully we get it. And I mean, it's our last chance to do so. It's the last day. So let's get after it. See you tomorrow, guys. So guys, welcome back. It's 24 hours later. We are just about to head out to go to Pontypool Park to hunt that flower crown Eevee. The weather, like, I have a bit of a decision to make, because the weather is, it looks deceptively warm, so I need to consider whether to wear this coat or not. But we'll figure that out now as we're driving down. We do need to stop at Tesco's, our local supermarket, on the way. I need some form of sustenance, man. I've been to the gym this morning, got a workout in, so yeah, it was pretty good. Like, I mean, I've just been like so lazy with the gym recently. Like, I've just not been as consistent as I should have been, and like the problem when you're not like consistent is you do lose motivation. So, you know, as they say, it's easy when everything goes well, right? So we're gonna get back on that over the next few weeks, and it's hard just trying to balance everything at the moment. So yeah, we'll be good. But for now, the plan: get to Tesco's, get a protein shake, get down to the park, and get hunting. I'll catch you when I'm at the park, guys. We are down at the park. Sustenance has been acquired. I'm actually really interested to try this protein shake, because I never really get protein shakes from like supermarkets and stuff. I normally make them myself, so yeah, I'll be interested to see what that is like. And look at the banana for the carbs, to fuel our hunt as well. So yeah, I'm just going to load up the game here. So before we head out, one thing I do want to check is the current amount of account as we're on for Eevee. Obviously, I know this is full odds, so it's going to be pretty tough to get. I think the odds are 500 to 1. So yeah, they're not actually great, really, are they? Where is Eevee in the decks? Look at that, number 135 or something. So we've seen 195. I couldn't, to give you some context, I think we were on less than 10 before the event, so we have made some decent progress. But obviously, like, we've still got a way to go before we get to. I have no idea what happened to the camera there, but before we get to the full odds. So we're gonna crack out for a minute, see what we can do, and hopefully, hopefully with a bit of luck we can get this. So I think the plan, I'm gonna eat this, head out, then I'll catch up with you guys when we have something interesting out in the field. I said I'd get it, even if it was the last thing I would do. Guys, check this out. We've got that shiny Bumblebee coming in. Oh man, what's crazy about this as well is the event actually finishes at 8 o'clock. I can't even show you the timestamp for this, but we've literally clicked on this at 8 o'clock. So literally just before the spawns have changed. Actually crazy, man. I didn't even know whether to tag this as a full odds or an event shiny in my list, but nevertheless, we'll take it. We didn't get the Eevee, but we got the full odds shiny Bumblebee. Almost perfect PvP IVs as well. Look at that. That's actually crazy. Awesome. Catch you back in the house, guys. Now I'm gonna get dragged around by my dog. Yep. So guys, welcome back. We're now at home. I've just got in, I've showered, I'm nice and warm, hence the wet hair. But yeah, it's all good. We're kind of just chilling right now. So yeah, like, I thought I'd just film a quick sort of outro just so we can wrap everything up. We've got a few things to go through. I mean, that is the end of the Spring into Spring event, and my overall thoughts from my perspective, as I mentioned in the video, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was a lot for us to grind towards. There was a lot to do. So yeah, it was really enjoyable. I think what I really liked about it as well was that it was kind of actually over a week, or like 6 days, and we had Easter and bank holiday to get out and actually grind the game. Like, you know, with commitments outside of Pogo, like work and all the rest of it, sometimes it can be hard, especially when they're like really short 3-day events or something. It does sometimes feel as though it's like, look at this, got to catch this Magikarp actually, because I need this for the Mew storyline, which we're kind of homing in on. We're now at the point where we need to evolve our Magikarp into Gyarados, so that's going to be in future videos, I think. So we're going to get the 400 candy for it. So yeah, it's going to take a little while, you know. But yeah, as I was saying, it really did feel like we had enough time to go out and actually grind it. And, you know, from some people's perspectives, that, you know, that's not so great. They don't want such long events. But for me, in this case, I thought it was good, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, in terms of the finishing the video and the day, like, to get that Bumblebee was crazy, man. Like, we literally got it at 7:59 when the event finished at 8. I was so shocked. And the crazy thing about it was, like, I did not even realize, right? So I was just playing, I was like, oh man, shiny Bumblebee, amazing. And like, next thing I know, like, you know, I go through the process of like catching it, filming reaction and whatever. And I looked at the time, and I clicked on an Eevee just afterwards, right? Because I didn't realise the event finished at 8. And I noticed it didn't have the flower crown, and I was like, oh, wow. We just got so lucky, right? So, yeah, over the moon with that. And yeah, I had some decent IVs, like some PvP IVs as well, I'm not even going to lie. So, I think Diggersby, like, doesn't have, like, amazing play, but I do think it's kind of, like, relevant, I guess, to say that, you know, I mean, I think it's like 28th or something in the Great League, so yeah, we can see what we can do, right? I mean, running a shiny Diggersby, like, with, like, you know, like near perfect IVs, we'll take that, right? We could give it a run and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we do have some things to wrap up before we go, okay? So the first thing I think we're going to go through is the shinies. So I've only now just noticed, but I actually had one of the shinies as my buddy the entire day. So you might, if for those eager-eyed out there, you might already know what this is going to be. You might also know what it's going to be because you've seen my Instagram. But we got, look at this. We got well, I say we got, I should say we hatched, right? So we hatched a shiny, look at that, Happiny. I'm so happy with this, man. And like, honestly, the crazy thing about this, right? was we'd literally gone through all our super incubators. We like, this must have been, we were over 100 eggs at this point. And we were just like, we decided not to buy any more, simply on the basis that I didn't quite feel as though I was getting like full value for money out of them. So like, yeah, to get this out of the regular incubator was crazy, man. Like, to be honest, I did film a reaction video when it actually hatched and whatever, but it was like, I was just in shock. So I wasn't really that like excited and like, do you know what I mean, like really, really exuberant. Like you could see my excitement, because I was just taken back by it. I was like, wow, that's so cool, man. So yeah, like this is my dude. This shiny is my guy, man. Like, honestly, well, I mean, it's a female, so maybe it's my baby. But yeah, what a sick Pokemon, man. Like, so cool. And like, I'm just so thankful to have that. I really am. And yeah, obviously we got the Bunnelby, but we also got some shinies as well then from yesterday from the special research. So obviously we seen the Alolan executives earlier in the video. Well, I mentioned them earlier in the video, but we got the two. So we got the 1248, which was a decent Pokemon, but I think I am going to give this one away. And this one is a 1493. We did put a bit of Stardust into it just to get it, just to try it in the Great League, to be honest. But it was awful with Draco Meteor. It's definitely more of a raid attacker, to be honest. But look at the IVs. Oh, so close, so close. I was watching Trainer Tips' video earlier, and he got the Shundo, his first ever Shundo with this. So yeah, I mean, not that you'll ever see my video, but congratulations, Nick. And yeah, I mean, we also got this sick Tangela, pretty cool shiny, man. I love this shiny sprite. Right, it's not very good. I mean, I think like, I know Tangrowth is like a bit of a beast when it becomes to like raid attacking or whatever else. So yeah, we'll definitely look to evolve that in the future. Even though the IVs are not great, but it's still pretty cool, man. Like, it's just to have that shiny is just really damn cool, you know. So, and we did get it at full odds as well, because even though it was an event shiny, I know all the grass spawns were pretty much full odds. So yeah, really happy with that. Really happy. And there's Bunnelby as well from today, so absolutely stoked with that. But there is one more thing we've got to do in this video, right? So let's take our shinies away. So unfortunately we did not hatch another Riolu, which is, yeah, kind of expected, as we mentioned. We walked a little bit more, but we didn't get one, unfortunately. So I think it's time. So before I do this, I've got to mention, right, I love Lucario. Lucario, like, in my mind, right, Lucario is like pretty much, I know like Mewtwo is supposed to be the perfect Pokemon, but in my opinion, I think like Lucario is like the perfect Pokemon, man. Like, its design is so aggressive, but it looks like really aggressive, really hard hitter, right? But it's so nimble and agile as well. Like, literally, it just reminds me of like, I look at it and it's like, damn, that's like peak performance, right? Or something. So, and then obviously, like, especially in raids and rocket battles and stuff, it obviously hits like that as well with Power Up Punch. So yeah, so I think it's time. I think we're going to evolve Riolu into Lucario. Here we go. Damn, this is so cool, man. So cool, dude. Look at Lucario, man. What an absolute beast, right? Oh, dude, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have that, man. Oh, jeez. What an absolute beast, right? And look at that as well. The IVs are almost there as well. Should we power? Yeah, we should power this up as well, right? How much would it cost to power it up all the way? So we can't power it up all the way. So I think what we're going to have to do for now is we're going to make Lucario our buddy. And we're going to... Oh, there he is. And then we're going to grind out some candy and I think as soon as we have enough candy, we will power him up all the way. So he's a bit of a beast. But yeah, like guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bit of a long video tonight, and it was really weird because in the second half of the video I don't really think like we vlogged much or achieved much, but yeah, I mean it was cool to hang out nevertheless. And yeah, I love making these videos, and I really hope you guys are enjoying them. Yeah, I know we have a limited audience at the moment, but I'm hoping the more it grows and grows, hopefully, the more sort of interactive it'll become as well. So again, like in terms of like growing the channel, I know there's like a lot more. There's a few more experienced YouTubers and Pokemon Go players watching. So if you have any like constructive criticism for my channel, for my content, for anything, just like leave a comment or just send me a message on Instagram or whatever, because I'm really open to it, to hearing your suggestions, because I'm always looking to improve their content, right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. We're back tomorrow for Oddish Spotlight Hour with the double dust. I'm going to be all over that, so that should be a fun event as well. And in the meantime, look after yourself, stay safe. Just let me know as well how you got on with the spring into spring event as a whole, and let me know what shinies you got below. I'd be really interested to see and hear. So have a good one, guys. Catch you later. Bye.